Meanwhile, on the federal level, the 19th Amendment extended voting rights to women, sort of, because Jim Crow laws still practically denied African American women the right to vote. Almost a century after the birth of Jim Crow laws, finally, a victory.
Welcome, everyone.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Now, here's Curry. And the 3 off target.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the shot goes down. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And stolen by Chris. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Green gets it to go.
Draymond Green making a good call that time in the open court.
Passes it to Herter. He dishes it to Young. Back to Herter. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Here's Hunter in the corner. Herter with it. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Wiggins, and that one's good. Hunter.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
It's Curry outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
A reverse. Young passes to Capella. And the rejection by Curry. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Curry against Young. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Capella, high post. Here's Herter. He's covered by Thompson. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's Curry outside. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Herter, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Young. Teague with a clean look. And the pass to Reddish. The dish to Collins. Kicks to Reddish. Back to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. But they get it back. Pass to Bembry. Dishes it to Jones. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now, I guarantee you, Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Wiggins, and the layup falls. Wiggins has got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Teague. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Wiggins. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Wiggins, and it's Smilagic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Atlanta shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Wiggins with it. Dedmon's there. And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks leading. Reddish the pass to Fernando. And Pascal pulls it down. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Curry on the wing. Defended by Young. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is demoralizing, I think, for a defense. You want Steph to score on the interior, but that's too easy. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Passes it to Pascal. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here comes the break. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Hunter hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hunter's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
To the inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Klay Thompson down in the paint, rising up quickly for the jam.
Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. To the paint. Fernando, that's good. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the pass to Curry. From outside the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I mean, there's no way. There's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
And that one drops.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Curry. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hawks trail it. Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. Yep, that one goes in there.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Teague, the pass to Herter. Count that one. Herter's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wiggins with it. Jones covering. Wiggins kicks it to Looney. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Well, Teague has his binoculars on, able to find his man for that open look.
Green passes to Chris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Bembry the pass to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Now all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing
here with it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, you look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young. And that should do it with the second half of.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Capella with it, working on Chris. Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Curry's shot is good.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And it's Herter, top of the key. Hawks passing it around. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in with the shot, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. The Warriors trail. And here is Curry. 18 points for him. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Curry's got 20 points.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Damian Jones is checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. Curry outside. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Pascal. Shot clock at 5. Curry passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Dedmon kicks to Reddish. Back to Dedmon. Reddish dishes to Dedmon. Pascal with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Pulls up for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 23.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Bembry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Atlanta, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Fernando. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Jones. Now the pass to Fernando. The shot that time not on target. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
After Fernando. Stripped away. And they're on the break. Curry outside. And Jones pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 4. Reddish with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stellar effort from Jeff T. Gets contact on his way to the rim.
The Hawks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. Curry deciding where to go with it. The shot. Green finds Curry. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Fast break, here we go. With 4 seconds on the clock. Bembry misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Curry. No good on the quick 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young passes to Capella from past the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
On the wing, Thompson. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Chalk up 2 there.
Clay showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. Curry against Young. He feeds it to Capella. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. Just 2 to shoot. Collins passes to Capella. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson finds Curry. And the call. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
A nice shot by Young.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Curry is inside. Capella's there, and Capella sends it back. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Wiggins passes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hands it from downtown.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Herter passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Chris gets the bucket.
Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
The Hawks trail by 5. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
And finished off by Collins.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Green. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And that one is good. Chris has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson finds Chris. And the rejection by Collins. Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Up top, Curry, defended by Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And that one misses.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
Thompson in the post, defended by Young. Thompson with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead from deep three-point range. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Curry with a wide-open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 44.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teague can't hit. It's stolen by Jones. Tries from 16. No good there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm,
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Barton. Harris looking it over. Here's Jokic. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Capella. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And here's Millsap from the arc. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Herter. Launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Millsap. For the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Barton. There's the lob for Harris. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Moving it up. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray for 3. And no good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Back to Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Young. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The feed to Millsap. Down low, Jokic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Herter. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Will Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Passes to Bembry. Hawks passing it around. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Takes a 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, He's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Morris finds Porter. The Nuggets with a new 14. Back to Grant. Here's the three. Rebound, Atlanta. 23 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bembry. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Jokic passes to Craig. And another miss by Denver. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Teague. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a
selfless. I mean, you need to
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Plumlee out there with Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Grant gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 11. Reddish the pass to Fernando. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Teague kicks to Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Dedmon's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Bembry. It's tipped. But they get it back. Teague, the pass to Bembry. Back to Teague. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Craig. Bangs home the trifecta. Craig's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Teague kicks to Reddish. Back to Teague. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Teague surveying the D. To the inside. Shot from 12. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Barton, no luck. Atlanta leading by 10. Teague left side. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Three-pointer, Barton. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Teague finds Young. The kick out to T. Three-pointer. They get it back.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Harris, bounce pass. Millsap passes to Barton. The three. And again, Denver, no good. The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Young dishes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Teague, the pass to Capella. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 14. Stolen by Collins. And here's the fast break. The tray. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Capella. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Can they get it? And that one goes long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Outside Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
The putback, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
The big thing is that Millsap is attacking, trying to make plays for this team.
Barton kicks to Millsap. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Now, here's Collins. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Jeff Teague firing on all cylinders for Atlanta. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it? And that should...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jeff Teague.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Teague, and it's Herter in at the 2 guard. Here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris passes to Barton. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. 11 feet away, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Capella, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Capella's got 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Murray for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And
Let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Herter, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Craig. Porter trying to free himself up. Craig can't get it to go. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Morris. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here we go with Morris running it up the court for the finish. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Grant's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And Trae Young subbed in for Bembry. This one for 3. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
To the right side, Grant, and Jones sends it back, and he recovers it. Grant, that's good. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones dishes to Dedmon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Morris against Young. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Morris. The Nuggets trail by 17. From deep. Oh, that's offensive interference. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Will Barton comes in for Michael Porter. Harris is checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Young for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 6.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Atlanta leading by 20. Capella inside. Jokic defending. The kick out to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Wide open look. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic passes to Barton. Denver gets it back. Millsap.
Come to me.
Second shot opportunity. And it's Jokic missing. Atlanta leading by 20. Reddish with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
To the paint. And Jokic slams it in.
and he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bembry's checked in for the Hawks. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Murray, no good. Atlanta shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Pass to Bembry. Collins looking around. From deep three-point range. Capella kicks to Collins. Passes it to Bembry. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Jokic passes to Barton. Murray against Young. Back to Barton. Puts one up from 19. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Millsap has the open look. The Nuggets with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Hunter dishes to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Barton defending. And here is Hunter. Back to Capella. Over Murray. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 3 assists in the game. And the pass to Jokic. Outside for Millsap. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
Collins wide open, he fires. Here's Capella. Pass to Bembry. Inside, tries again. Bembry, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Collins. Capella kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From downtown. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Bates Diop, the pass to Porter. On the wing, Morris. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Graham. Nice D from Porter. Denver with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Graham. Here's Capella. The second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris looking over the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Bates Diop. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's build. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David. High, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Herter, no good.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted. And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper. Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Collins in the post. Tice is there. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
To the middle, Tice finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Walker. Pass to Tice. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And stolen by Tatum. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Tice. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Passes it to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's the feed to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
Now this is where Capella is most effective, looking comfortable attacking once he's got established position.
Walker's shot is off.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Herter gets it to go. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Out left to the wing. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young against Walker. Here's Herter. 5 on the clock. On its way from Young for 2. It's hauled in by Brown.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Brown. Trailing by 2. Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tice has got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Young outside. Back to Herter. Fires the 3. Shot's good from Young.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Tice. He gets it in there. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
To the paint. Hunter kicks to Capella. Young left side. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Herter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Tatum on the wing. Down low. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the three off target. Gets it off, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks between his points and his rebound. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Reddish kicks to T. To the inside. Jones the pass to Dedmon. Williams with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Count the basket. It's a tie ball game.
Like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And that one falls for Jones. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wanamaker's got his second basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Edmond passes to Teague, and it goes down 2 points.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Right side, Smart. Pass to Williams. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Atlanta making a switch here. Fernando's checked in.
Whoa!
What a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now Reddish. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bembry. Stolen by Kanter. Here's Wanamaker. It's stolen by Reddish. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Jones sends it back. One-on-one here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, They got it right with the review.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Outside, Smart. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Over Teague. And he overshot that one, missing. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Teague. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And all those hours in the weight room paying off right there for Teague. Nice finish through the contact.
Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. 9 feet out. Pass to Williams. Cantor trying to free himself up. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Teague dishes to Jones, and he comes up with the deuce. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
He had a nice open look right there. Wanamaker's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Teague, the pass to the Bembry. Down low. Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Cantor against Jones. Bembry kicks to Teague. Out to the wing. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the first basket of the second half here for Boston.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that. There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella is one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Here's Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Here's Hunter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Walker the pass to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Walker's running. And Brown throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. Hayward from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And the rejection by Tatum.
Long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And again, Boston running the court in transition. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Young kicks to Hunter. Dishes it to Dedmon. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Dedmon. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brown down low, defended by Young. Here's Tatum. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Stolen. And Teague, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Teague's got 6 points.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Tatum passes to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Teague for 3. Pass to Bembry. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Feeds to Reddish. The pass to Fernando. Knocked loose. Stolen by Kanter. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Damian Jones subbed in for Bruno Fernando. Back to Wanamaker. Outside Tatum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Outside, Smart. Hayward from outside. No good. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Hayward finds Williams. To the inside, stolen by Walker. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Collins checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Celtics leading by 10. Poked loose. Stolen by Collins. It's 2-on-1. Here's Herter. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Passes it to Walker. On the wing, Brown. For 3, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Herter, no good. For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Hayward dishes to Tatum. Brown kicks to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Herter. Here's Collins. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Hayward, right side. Outside Tatum on the wing, Brown. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Pass to Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Boston leading by 6. Tatum on the wing. Hayward on the wing. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Tice. Collins with it. He's picked up by Walker. And taken away by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. shot's good by Walker.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Hunter. Atlanta again missing. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The kick out to Brown. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Outside, Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Tatum finds Walker. Puts up a three. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Reading and with pregame.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now, Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Young drives in, makes it off the glass.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Curry on the wing. He can't get it to go. Collins with some nice D. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Chris can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Herter. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Collins against Green. 6 to shoot. Herter passes to Capella. Stolen by Thompson. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck. And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Young looking it over. To the middle. Here's Herter. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Curry's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young drives in. He gets that one. Young's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Thompson misses. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. 3 on the clock. Cuts off the pass. Thompson outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Now here's Jones. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Teague finds Dedmon. Right side Teague. That's tipped. 4-on-3 break. Rebounded by the Hawks. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Reddish dishes to Dedmon. Outside Teague. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
As soon as Teague gets inside, he really forces the issue right there, getting a foul as a result.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in to the wing right side. The basket Poole. Here's Wiggins. Misses from close range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Fernando, that's good. Warriors trail by 5. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple. Here's Fernando. The kick out to Teague. Over Pascal. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Eric Pascal, and it's Wiggins in at the 2. Here's Reddish. The layup missed. Warriors trail by 3. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
On defense, the Hawks, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Smilagic. Here's Toscano. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 points for him, and that one drops.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fernando, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Warriors leading by 3. Got a piece of it. It's tipped. Toscano passes to Smilagic. Wiggins from outside. Warriors getting another chance here. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Wiggins with it, picked up by Teague. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys that will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And Thompson kicks to Chris. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Marquise Chris.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's stolen by Green. The Warriors another fast break opportunity here. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Herter passes to Capella. That one goes in. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Hawks trail by 5. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Left side Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. The shot by Curry, no good. Hawk shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 16 points for most of the pass. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. Young, right side, feeds to Collins. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's blocked.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
The Hawks trail it. Young dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Stolen by Thompson. Count it.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Green with the block. Wiggins drives in. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Here's Young. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Young against Curry. Bucket is good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Collins. Second chance shot. Chris with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Draymond Green using some speed, at least a little speed burst on that play to get the defense on its heels.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Curry outside, and it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Toscano's checked in. To the paint. Reddish dishes to Jones. That one's off. Still out of sync. Warriors leading by 10. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Offensive rebound. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Yep, it counts.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Jones. The Warriors pull it in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry can't get it to go.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Dedmon. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Eric Pascal, and it's Smailagic in at the 5. Dedmon's shot is off. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson passes to Toscano. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. All sorts of time. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Jones, no luck.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Young. Here's Dedmon. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry on the wing. From the arc. Curry with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes to Reddish. Now here's Hunter. Kicks to Reddish. Pass to Hunter. Shoots from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Smailagic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pascal. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks trail by 20. Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Collins comes in for Damian Jones. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And that's 21 points for Steph Curry. Shot to stop the run. Curry with some nice D. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Hits the three-point bomb.
Wow, from way downtown. Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Count the bucket. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young from outside. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Fernando, the pass to Collins. They can't stop the run with that one. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
From outside the arc, another three for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
From deep, it's good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett. The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to... Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Collins. There's the dish to Capella. The pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Herter. From outside, off the mark.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Murray outside. Harris outside. Barton passes to Murray. Jokic inside. Capella covering.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Now, here's Hunter. Barton defending.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
It's Barton on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Murray against Young. Murray the pass to Barton. Harris outside. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. It's Young on the wing. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's good for 2.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here is Harris. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Now here's Hunter. He's covered by Murray. Hunter the pass to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. Banked in off the glass.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Jokic with the bounce pass. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. Rebounded by Capella.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lets it go with the 3. Herter, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 7. And they pick up 2.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
And here is Hunter. To the left wing. Back to Collins. Pass to Herter. Here's Capella. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Kicks to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Murray, the pass to Millsap. He got it up.
And the defense of Capella is huge. I mean, very impactful at that end of the floor, using his big body to deter shooters.
Clint. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the 2nd quarter of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Porter is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. And Reddish with the slam.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Back to Plumlee. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jones, the pass to Reddish. Capella with it. Outside Teague. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Wayne Dedman comes in for Jones. And Bruno Fernando subbed in for Clint Capella. From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Porter comes to help. Here's Bembry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 6.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure. Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that 3-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Here's Jokic. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Benford. Young is subbed in for Teague. Now, here's Hunter. Dedmon kicks to Hunter. Pass to Huerter. Young outside. A 3-ball. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap left side. Jokic passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
Now the pass to Dedmon. Young with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
So the wing on the left. Pass to Bates Diop. Rob. And here they go. Here's Huerter. And he converts the layup. Huerter's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Inside and stolen by Hunter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The Hawks working the ball around. Dedmon passes to Huerter. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And now the Nuggets, fast break, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Grant. No good from outside. Here's Hunter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds,
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clint Capella has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. I mean, he's really good at reading the defense and really good at quick shooting.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Huerter. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Huerter's got 7 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Harris has got the ball. Murray with it. He's picked up by Collins. Barton in the corner. Jokic passes to Murray. Right side Millsap. Shoots from 8. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Huerter. 7 points in the game. For 3, Harris. kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from it.
Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. Murray finds Jokic. To the middle. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Herder passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. Dishes to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Harris. Barton outside. The 3. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Jokic has got 13 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Wide open look here for Murray, and he hits it to tie the game up. Murray's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
And stolen by Barton. Left side, Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Count that bucket. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Over to the left wing. Plumlee trying to break loose. Craig can't get it to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Morris following the bucket by the Hawks. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shoots from 8. Plumlee. That shot off. Good D by Jones. Here's Bembry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Harris. Back to Plumlee. Lock at 6. Morris dishes to Plumlee. Here's Craig. Good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 1. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Bembry. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Nuggets on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Grant down low with Jokic. Then it's Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Jokic high post. Back to Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed, and yet plays the game with a real fire.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Murray finds Jokic. And here's Daniels. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Porter. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Reddish the pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Murray with it. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The pass to Bembry. Here's Fernando. Down low. Jones kicks to Bembry. Pass to Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Porter in the corner, fires the three. They get it back. Outside for Murray. A second chance effort. And Jones pulls it down.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. No good from Grant for Atlanta. They've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Collins passes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Inside. Pass to Herter. And here's Young. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Hawks lead by 2.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Hunter kicks to Capella. Left side, Collins. Passes it to Herter. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Capella. Second shot opportunity. To the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. Misses the three. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Burton throws it down.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Feeds it to Capella. Money!
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Herter. The feed to Capella from 10 feet out. Got a hand on it.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Daniels from outside. Right between the eyes.
And they do have a foul to give.
To the inside, Collins. Count it.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
From deep, it's off. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a shot. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Walker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
Capella, the pass to Herter. And it's off from three-point range. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Oh, Tatum in position. That shot off the mark. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum drives in, and the shot goes in.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
The Hawks working the ball around. It's Young on the wing. Collins dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Young with no one around. And the pass to Herter. Young left side. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. And a deep 3 from Young. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Walker the pass to Tice. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Back to Herter. Shoots the 3. That shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Hayward kicks to Walker. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. In the corner. Tatum with it. Tice trying to break free. Tatum's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Then for the Celtics, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
Well, you can see Marcus Smart has great connection with his teammates, right? That's just perfect execution of the alley-oop.
Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Capella, high post. Kicks it to Reddish. Young in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Smart. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Hunter. Young with the ball. They get a hand on it. Here's Wanamaker. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Wanamaker. Pass to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. Smart goes in, and Capella sends it back. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Pass to Cantor. In the corner, Tatum with it. Chalk up 2 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smart with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Jones comes in for Collins. Bembry's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. And then for Boston, Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in for Tatum.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Jones. And it's Herter in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Smart on the wing. Right side, Williams. Williams trying to break free. Tries again. And Jones sends it back. There's the pass to Herter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Here's Williams. And Jones sends it back. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Herter. Jones. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Hayward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Back to Teague. Pass to Bembry. Here's Herter. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Taken away. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Teague.
That's just exceptional quickness in the open floor. Jeff Teague just lighting the defense up in transition.
Here's Hayward. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Williams leading the charge.
Well, you can't get lazy around Kemba Walker now. He's got fast hands. He'll take it from you and be gone.
Stolen by Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Herter. Drills it from outside. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Hayward, guarded closely. Williams finds Hayward. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Teague the pass to Jones, and that one is good. Jones has got his 2nd bucket.
How about Teague showing tremendous vision on that pass, quick at getting the ball to his teammates, on time and on target.
Hayward on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Hayward's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
55 seconds left to play here in the half. Walker dishes to Williams. Williams with the ball. Dedmon's there. Left side Williams. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, the Hawks. Outside Teague. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Williams. Bembry the pass to Teague. He dishes it to Dedmon. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Dedmon's got his first 2 points. Walker the pass to Hayward. Outside Williams. Back to Hayward. Off with the layup. It could go. Can't hit that one. And so it's Boston. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Boston had no problems getting going. A smoldering performance for them. And that should do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Shot by Collins, no good. The Celtics shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. That one falls.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smash.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Collins. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brown the pass to Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
To the middle and taken away by Brown. Tatum with it, guarded by Hunter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Tice throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Tatum dishes to Cantor. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Basket counts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Hawks trail by 12. Reddish kicks to Collins. To the inside. Young passes to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Hunter dishes to Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Passes to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here from past the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Reddish with the slam.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Outside Tatum. He kicks it to Brown. Wanamaker looking over the floor to the paint. And Tice throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Right wing. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Brown kicks to Tice. Outside Tatum. Here's Wanamaker, defended by Young. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Collins. And here's Reddish. To the left side wing. Back to Collins. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Bembry, also Teague out there, and it's Fernando in at the power forward.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bembry. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta, taken away by Williams. Now here's Smart. T right on him. Off on the layup.
You know, two things happened there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Herter passes to Fernando. Here's Herter, guarded by Walker, to stop the run. The Hawks again can't hit. Boston leading by 15. In the corner, it's Hayward. The pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Pass to Hayward. 5 to shoot. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Tatum finds Smart. And here's Walker. Hayward on the wing. Back to Walker. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Fernando, that's good.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Hayward outside. Smart on the wing. Back to Hayward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Tatum passes to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Marcus Smart.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Outside, Smart. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. From downtown, Trae Young grabs the miss. Passes it to Capella. Unloads. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And like seeing Capella work on this, very aware, guys, at his position.
Misses the shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for